Dubious, we have a problem. Of the Tubiest, the best YouTube subscribers on the planet. Vet you, and I'm 50 plus. So I have a not so happy Michelin man. See that? So I thought I would just touch just a little bit on breakdowns, and a part of it that I'm not very experienced in, and that is the difference between being broke down or having an issue like this when you are an owner-operator versus a lease operator, like leased on, like you're, leasing through a mega carrier or something like that. That's what I'm saying. And a company driver. When it happens, I'm pretty sure they all wish there was company drivers, because, I just sent in a macro and then somebody messaged me back, hey, so-and-so is coming out there to fix it. Your problem was just now, somebody else's problem. They just, they just jump in and handle it. That's it. I sent some macros and then ate breakfast while somebody messaged me back and said, who was coming and how long it was going to take for them to get here. That's it. Not only that, this load I'm on is a JIT load. This thing looks crooked. Hold on a minute. It looks kind of weird. Yeah, that's better. So anyway, this load I'm on is a JIT load. JIT means just in time, which means you can't be early and you can't be late. You need to be, need to show up on time. And generally speaking, that happens because there's a series of trucks coming in. If you're doing a drive-in reefer or something like that, there may be a series of trucks coming in, and only so many trucks can be on the property, or the docks can only hold so much merchandise, or whatever their deal is. Generally with open deck, flatbed, step deck, that kind of thing, with open deck trailers, there's usually a forklift or maybe even a crane operator that has a window of time for you to load and unload. Okay, so because of that, they call it a JIT load, just in time. Make sure you're there. Being there early doesn't help, and it could actually hinder being able to get in and out of the construction site. So, that could be a problem. However, I'm not gonna get there on time. I can't. I would have been there, probably posted outside of the place about 30 minutes before my appointment time. Now there's just no way. I'm going to be several hours, at least 2 hours behind. But I'm eating cereal and sausage and drinking coffee and talking to y'all. That headache belongs to somebody else, It's just a little bit different when you're a company driver. You just pass all of the woosah on to someone else, and then they handle it. A little bit different when you are when you're like leased on. Let's say, let's use Prime for an example. If you're leased on to them, you know, you're a little bit more involved with the repair process, you know, when you're at least on, and then it comes out of your settlement. You can kind of see all of that kind of stuff, what goes on, which is a really, really, really good stuff. Which is the reason why I always say, don't listen to all these people out there whining and bitching and crying about, you know, don't lease on, you know, don't do a lease at these places and things. That is a very good step to take to learn what it costs. After this is over, I won't know what it cost to put a tire on this trailer. Okay. And that is very good information if you're looking to become even the next step, which means an owner operator. Because, you know, being a lease for a while, you're going to learn the cost of fuel, the difference in fuel in certain parts of the country, the difference in fuel in certain times of the year. I mean, just an array of things that you can gather, information rather, that you can gather, you know, with relatively little, you know, the responsibility won't lie on you at the end of the day, is basically what I'm saying. When that lease is over, you can just turn the truck in and walk away. It didn't cost you nothing. It didn't come out of your pocket. And those who think that it does can't do math, okay? So when I say that, I mean, you are leasing. You're not, it's not costing you a bunch of money to run that truck, because all the money that truck earns isn't yours in the first place. That's called business. What's yours is what remains, and then what remains is going to be damn near what you would make as a company driver in most cases. Sometimes you get a little more, but remember, it's not about the money. It's not about you filling your coffers with, you know, nice fineries. It's about you filling this with the knowledge it takes to go to the next level. And that is lost on so many people on so many levels, not just trucking, but just, you know, they just believe that you should just be able to get out and just go do whatever it is they want to do. No education, no background, no thought process involved. Just get out there and do it. But at the end of the day, after I'm delivered and parked, I won't know what was involved in getting the company to come out here and fix this tire, because Melton is going to take care of everything. I can lay in bunk and wait for somebody to call me or knock on the door, because Melton takes care of all of that. But I don't learn anything unless I get up, go out, start talking to the repair people, and try to, you know, get some stuff in here. But if you're a lease operator, you're gonna get the bill. You're gonna know, because it come out of your settlement. You know, you see what I'm saying? So there's some benefit there. Next would be the owner operator. This guy's already, hopefully, oh my God, I hope he already knows all this stuff. But this guy's got to do all the legwork. He's going to have to find a place to call to go get the tire and put the tire on his truck. And then he's got to call his consignee, his customer, and say, you know, I'm not going to be there on time. And he runs the risk of disappointing that client to the point where they may not get that job. And I'm talking about a real owner operator, okay? I mean, not you know, you own the truck and got it leased on somewhere. I'm talking about an actual owner operator, a real one, which is very, very few real ones. And when I say real ones, I mean these guys give their own authority, and then they went out and knocked on some doors and said, hey, I want to deliver your freight for you, and then they made up contracts and did the whole thing. That's real owner operators, okay? Someone who owns the truck but then leases it on to another company, you know, they're lease operators. Yeah, they own the truck, but they're lease operators. There's a difference. And guys who've been in this for a while, they might be saying, you don't know what you're talking about. You way out there. All I'm telling you is my perception of real business. Okay? My perception of real business is no one else can pull your plug. Okay? That's real business. So no one can walk up to you and say, you're fired, and then your truck parks. That's pulling the plug. So, are you in that situation? If you are, then, what do you own? Yeah, you own the truck, but the truck can't make no money if somebody pulls your plug, But if you are a true owner-operator, you are a true business owner, and you have several clients, and one client pulls that plug, they only pulling the plug for them. You still have other sources of income from the other clients, from the other doors you knocked on. That's a real business, okay? That's what I'm saying, okay? A little bit different. I'm still going to get people say, I'm not talking about, they're going to comment on it. Anyway, there is a difference. In situations like this will kind of help you to draw the line. It's just, for me, it's absolutely nothing. I just sit here and enjoy it. The next level is, you're somewhat involved in it, and you kind of know what the meat and bones of it is by the time it's done. That's the next level, lease operating, or leased through a company. And then the real guys, the meat and bones guys, that actually have to do it all by themselves. They probably have already gone through all these other steps already, and they know. And my hat's off to them, and I wish them well. And I can't feel their stress, but I can only imagine what it would, the sound that tire makes. It's making that same sound in your bank account. Boom. That's the sound of your account opening and wind sucking a bunch of money out of it, because you blew a tire, man. And it's summertime. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, but it's summertime. We build up a lot of heat, tires blow, and it costs these guys a lot of money. So, again, if I had a hat, I'd take it off to all you owner operators that the pony up the dough, fix these trucks when these kind of things happen. I hope somebody can, shed some reasonable light on what it would cost to do things like this. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been almost 15 minutes. Delivered undistracted. Here's your boop, and I'm gonna sit here and wait for a tire. Boop.